Regardless of the benefits at the regional level, it is worth highlighting some aspects that make the nations as a whole and that also specify positive advantages of the projects. First, the recommended works involve the development of hydroelectric uses, which require a technologically suitable system for the generation of electrical energy, based on the use of a renewable resource. In both the NOAA and the Department of Tarija of southern Bolivia, the incidence of thermal generations is very high. Neither country has abundant oil resources expressed in cube reserves. The use of non-renewable fossil fuels should be directed towards other priority uses that do not have comparable technical alternatives, such as petrochemical industrialization, automotive part movement, agricultural mechanization, maritime and land transport.
Signs of crisis in the world oil supply are specifically pointed out that the restriction in the use of those fossils is close to the near future. Consequently, the supply of electric power should be direct, possible within the margins of economic feasibility, toward water utilities that offer, in addition to the use of renewable resources, other advantages such as generation flexibility, suitable for rapid entry into service and demand adaptation, reliability of probation of the god, minimum impact on environmental pollution and regional ecology strongly affected by other types of generation, technology that makes it national and independent of its operation and exploitation and that escapes any conditioning in the external sector. By the other side, the issue of the productivity and its expression of the market competitiveness has its origin in the competitive advantage of nations that they determine the economic level and within the commercial, technological, and financial level, among other ones. Also, we have to take in account that the invisible hand of Adam Smith is the one who is taking control of the economy, and that shows us that the economy is always going to be regulated by itself.
Competitiveness is the essence that makes the countries powerful and they like weak. They play in the formation of competitiveness, the endowment of natural resources, the quality of the workforce, education and technological development, institutional organization, financing, a stable macroeconomics, a competitive microeconomics. But although this is also essential, leadership, political consolidation, the quality of political parties, institutional powers within a set of counterweights, long-term vision. The phenomenon in itself is extremely complex. The leading countries of the United States, Europe, China, Japan, and Russia have 80% of the world GDP and take most of the cake of energy, commerce, investment, technology, product of creativity, and of the independence of power between nations. However, the cake of developing countries is not made. It is outside the logic of power. Negligence, the fact that poverty creates violence. Insecurity, of overwhelming pollution, UNESCO now characterizes poverty as the denial of human rights. Globalization has been very positive for developed countries. For some countries in Asia, a few in Eastern Europe, and some in Latin America. but in the rest, poverty has grown and incomes have sunk. Consequently, the global competitiveness of these countries has deteriorated. A globalization without rules like the one lived now is very dangerous because it generates poverty.